Hello again, YouTubers. This is your host, Black Samurai 7. I just want to make a video in response to a video that I just watched. And this is regarding another sick story that I had to talk about on this channel. And this is regarding the murder of a 15-year-old girl. A 15-year-old girl who was murdered by someone who she met online. The 15-year-old, she believed that this person was their friend. She believed that this person was their so-called other half. But what did this person do? This person was a 28-year-old man. A 28-year-old man. He raped her and he killed her. This guy is sick. Oh my God. I feel bad that something like that happened though. That is just wrong. And I have to say this about the 28-year-old man. Why the hell are you chatting with 15-year-olds? I think I know. I know the reason. Because he wanted to get his hands on a teenager. Well, what happened, the end result of this case, it's foolproof. It's proof right there. He wanted to get his hands on a kid. And because of Satan, because of the devil, he got his chance. I think the one thing that's a lesson learned from this, if you remember my video on the guy meeting that girl from Plenty of Fish, then I'm gonna say this. The same thing applies to this. When you're a teenager and you're on Facebook, you need to be careful with who you're chatting with online. You really need to do that. And I think that really comes to parents. Parents really need to monitor their children's internet usage. They got to do that. They got to be careful. Be careful how long they allow that child, how much time that child should be spending on the internet. They got to be careful about that. Like, and I watched the video. I will put this in the description of this video here so you guys can watch it. Because she says, this girl must have been chatting with this man for hours on end. What got to me in the video was when the girl was texting this man, sitting in the living room, sitting on the couch, phone sitting right next to her. Her little sister sitting right next to her. And what does she go after? Instead of holding her little sister and playing with her little sister, she decided to go to that phone. If that was me, if I was her father, I think what I would have done, as many of you active parents out there who are loving and protecting your children, making sure that no sicko ever even has a chance of laying their hands on your child, I would have had to take that phone away from her. And I would have to limit her access to that phone. I would make sure she would not have that phone with her at night. I would make sure she would not have that phone at night. I will make sure I'll keep my eyes on her when she's on that phone. I'll have access to her Facebook page. I'll monitor her friends list. I'll make sure to know who she's chatting with. And if I see anything out of the ordinary, I'm going to delete that Facebook account. I will do it. I will do it to protect her from these sickos. That's what I would do. But I understand every person is different. Every single person in the world is different. We're not the same. So what people are doing to protect their children, whatever you're doing, if it's working, that's great for you. That's great for you that your mode of parenting is working. As long as it's keeping your child safe, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. But it's sad that there are some parents out there. I'm going to talk about these list of parents right here who are treating their children like they're their friends. There are parents out there that are being friends a whole lot more than parents. Those are the parents I don't like. I don't like those kind of parents. Those are the people who should not be parents at all. They should not be having no kids. They should not. Because when you're taking care of children, you have that right to be a parent. But when you're not protecting children, and all you care about your damn self, you should not be a parent at all. So, yeah. And to the parents of this 15-year-old child, I'm sorry for your loss. I really, really am. She didn't deserve that. She was a 15-year-old innocent child. Innocent child that needed help. She definitely needed help. It would have been a whole lot better if she had just went to her parents. If she had just went to her parents. And I believe something like this may not would have happened. Dang, yo. Just awful. It's just awful how sick this world has become. That there are people out there. There are people out there that just don't give a damn about other people's children. If you remember my video on the sick-ass savage that choked that 7-year-old child, I'm going to say this again. Why should you have your own children if you cannot respect somebody else's children? And I'm going to say that every time I see these stories. Are people taking away somebody else's child? And another thing that got to me, that really pissed me the hell off. One of the men in this video, he got a life sentence, but the other one only got 12 years. Both of these sickos should have got life sentences. Both of them deserve it. Really pissed me off how messed up the law is. How the hell are you going to give one of them a life sentence and you only give the other one 12 years? That makes no sense to me whatsoever. Both of them should have got life sentences. Both of them. If the evidence is right there, the evidence, it's right in front of you. They're both involved in the murder, the rape and the murder of a 15-year-old girl. They both should be getting life sentences. Both of them. And anybody else, if there's anybody else involved in this, they should also be getting life sentences. You shouldn't be dicing, you don't dice time. Dice the amount of time that you'd be doing in prison for something like this. You don't do that. Each and every person involved in this case deserve a life sentence. Because if I was a judge in this case, each and every one of you involved in this case, you're all doing life. And the amount of time that you should get for parole, I'm going to say 30 years. 30 years. And I wish you well. Don't drop the soap. That's exactly what I would have done if I was a judge in this case. Rest in peace to this 15-year-old girl. Rest in peace. And may this be a lesson learned. Parents, monitor your child's internet usage. Do that because we are now in the digital invasion. Because there are so many children out there that care so much about technology, it's ridiculous. They care so much about that phone or that TV in the living room. Or the computer, the laptop, the tablet, the iPad, or any other internet device that's coming out there. You gotta monitor your child's usage of these devices. Because there's people out there that's using them for evil. And this is one example of it. And I hope, I really do hope, that there are parents, that the parents of this world will understand that times have changed. Technology is the way it is now. It's not like how it was back then. Technology has just become so advanced, it's ridiculous. There are people that use the technology for good, and there are people using technology for evil. And I really do hope, that the ones who are using it for evil, that they will be taken down. I really do. Now, that's all I've got to say about this. Feel free to like, comment, and favorite my video, and feel free to subscribe to my channel. See you guys later.